Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. Sorry I missed you the last couple of days. I was feeling just a little sick, but I'm really glad to be back with you now, and we'll be back for the rest of the week. You can find us here streaming as we usually are. As I said, this stream runs every night starting at 8 to 7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat as you feel like it, and I'll do my best to answer those questions as we go or after the stream as well if I don't get to them while we're live. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. In Marquette County, deputies want your help to solve a hit-and-run crash from yesterday. The Marquette County Sheriff's Office says a dark gray Buick Encore driven by a 63-year-old Gwinn woman was driving southbound on M553. The woman tried to pass a silver vehicle on her left. Investigators say that's when the silver car swerved and collided with the driver's side. This caused the Buick to lose control and hit a guardrail while the silver car kept going. The make and model of the car is unknown. Deputies ask anyone who saw the crash or who can identify the driver to call the sheriff's tip line at 906-225-8441. That's 906-225-8441. The NMU Truck Driving School says there's a nationwide shortage of school bus drivers. To combat this, the school is offering school bus CDL classes. After students get learner's permits from the Secretary of State, they spend a week training for their road test. If they passed, they walk away with a CDL to drive a school bus. Instructors say this is the NMU's way of addressing the need for more bus drivers in the UP.
Nationwide, there is a huge shortage of bus drivers. Most every school district has gone to great lengths to try to make things work. Whether it's the superintendents have gotten their CDLs and they're driving a bus route in addition to their normal job. It's pretty severe.
If you want to be a school bus driver, you can sign up for future classes at uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. And Ishpeming residents can now register for a produce subscription box. Partridge Creek Farms community-supported agriculture boxes are back for the third year. Each box comes with 5 to 7 different freshly harvested produce items and recipes each week. The program runs for 15 weeks from the end of June until early October. The nonprofit's executive director says this program helps people who might not otherwise have access to fresh produce.
We are looking to increase access to fresh, locally grown food. Locally grown food is more nutrient rich and dense than conventional food. And best of all, you're supporting Partridge Creek Farm, which is a nonprofit organization whose sole existence and purpose is to feed our community.
Each box is $20 per week. If you have SNAP or EBT cards, you can get the boxes for just $5 a week. Johnson says they hope to have 30 people register for boxes this year. The lunchroom is brighter for Gwinn middle and high school students, Two students designed a colorful mural. TV6's Audrey Stetson tells us how it came together.
Junior Andy Roberts and senior Amelia McGeeshick teamed up to liven up their lunchroom at Gwinn Middle and High School. Roberts made the design in her Advanced Digital Design Applications class, and McGeeshick helped with its installation.
I think it's really neat. I think it's cool that a class like this can teach us how to do things. I think this class has definitely been one of the classes I benefit the most off of.
The class takes project requests from customers within the school. For this project, the school's food service director wanted to add something that would stand out in the lunchroom. Roberts was asked to create a design with fruits and vegetables inside of the Gwinn GPAW logo.
Made it in Photoshop. You just kind of It's just kind of like a go with the flow thing. If something doesn't look right, you redo it, how many ever times it takes to make it look right.
McGeeshik says the lunchroom mural was printed, laminated, and cut in the same way as these locker wraps.
What it is, it's made out of like a sticker type material, and what we do is we take it and place the top on, and it kind of slides down onto it like a sticker. I love the feeling of leaving something for other people to look at and go, wow, I could take this class and do this as well.
Both students agree it's nice to be able to give back to the kitchen staff for all they do for the school. Audrey Stetson, TV6 News, Gwinn.
Thank you, Audrey. And happening now and for the month of March, Delta County youth are brightening the walls of the Boniface Arts Center with their art. The annual Youth in Art exhibit has been held at the Boniface for decades. Gallery director Kate Oman says her art hung on the walls in 1996 when she was in 7th grade. The free exhibit highlights young artists from kindergarten to 12th grade. There are 672 pieces of art on display.
They're in our studio gallery, they're in our main gallery, and in the upper gallery as well. So there's art everywhere. And let me tell you, it is to be seen because it's amazing. If you're feeling down or gloomy, come on in because you'll brighten right up with all the nice bright colors.
March 13th and 14th. Gallery partner Billerud and other sponsors help keep the event free to the public. And Restaurant Week continues in downtown Escanaba. One diner is putting a spin on a popular Canadian dish. Rosie's Diner's regular menu has poutine on it. It's a dish with French fries, Wisconsin cheese curds, and beef gravy. This week, you can get a breakfast poutine with sausage instead of beef gravy, bacon, and a couple eggs. The owners says Restaurant Week helps downtown businesses during a slow time.
It was such a great experience last year for us. We've seen an influx of customers. You know, the people that come downtown, and it just seems busier. Even yesterday was like a weekend day for us, and it was good.
For a full list of the restaurants taking part this week, go to uppermichigansource.com. The Dickinson County Police and Fire charity hockey game returns this Saturday. Police and firefighters face off at the Mountain View Ice Arena to raise money for the Dickinson County Cancer Loan Closet. The event is free, but donations are accepted at the door. The Iron Mountain Fire Department engineer says he hopes the event can draw a big crowd.
Yeah, you know, I think it'd be super cool to have a bunch of community members. We got players coming from all over northern Wisconsin and the UP. I think it'd be super cool to get behind it and raise some money for the Cancer Closet.
The game is from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. And finally tonight on the TV6 Digital Desk live stream, if you're looking for a show with magical powers, evil monsters, and Greek gods, the Superior Arts Youth Theater has you covered. SAYT is performing The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical this week. The show follows Percy Jackson as he learns he's half human, half Greek god, and the adventures that ensue. It features a cast of 78 kids from the Marquette area. SAYT says the show will be one you won't want to miss.
Audiences can expect to be, I think, entertained and moved in a way that theater does. When you're watching kids perform, sing, dance, you're going to be laughing, you're going to be crying, you're going to be, oh, Minotaur. You're going to be blown away in many ways as to what storytelling can do.
The show will run from Thursday until Sunday at the Forrest Roberts Theater. Tickets are available in person and online. And that's all the stories we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night where I'll be here in the same place at the same time. That's 8/7 Central Time with a recap of tomorrow's headlines. Don't forget you can find us streaming on Facebook or YouTube, whichever platform you'd prefer. And if you have a story idea you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom, and again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you and what's happening in your community. Thank you all again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a great rest of your night.